he hit me in the head. He flung me towards the TV. It was like a wrecking ball.
These women experienced horrific abuse at the hands of men they thought they could trust.
My boyfriend sex trafficked me for 2 years and then he paralyzed me.
By sharing their stories, they want to offer hope to other women.
Tell me that again.
You're drunk.
Tell me that again.
Get out. You're literally a monster.
Reagan met her boyfriend in her junior year at college. Everything was great. However, drink and drugs became an issue for Reagan's boyfriend.
And we were sitting on the couch and all of a sudden he just kind of like looked over at me and was like, "You're cheating on me." I remember him just like grabbing me and like shaking me.
She managed to run into the bathroom to escape, but the attack didn't stop there.
He was still out there banging on the door and he actually broke the door over me.
The next morning, he claimed he didn't remember anything, yet it was only a matter of hours before he was increasingly violent.
He picked me up and put me up against a wall, choking me.
Somehow, Reagan managed to get him off her.
I ran over to my friends, covered in blood and bruises, and I'm like, "Help me, you need to help me."
The police became involved and arrested her ex while she went to hospital.
If he would have like held my neck seconds longer, it would have either caused major brain issues. It could have just killed me.
Christa was just 18 when she met her former partner at a nightclub. Despite an 8-year age difference, things moved quickly.
I dated him for 2 months before he was able to convince me to move away 1,300 miles from my family.
Completely isolated from those closest to her, things took a very dark turn.
It was approximately 4 months from the time that I met him to the time that he got me into sex trafficking.
Christa's boyfriend told her that there was a guy at work who was interested in sharing her.
He took me over to this guy's house. The other man took me into the bedroom and he forced himself on me. I cried the whole time.
Unbeknownst to Christa, her boyfriend was secretly posting pictures of her online to attract more men. The trafficking only stopped when Christa became pregnant by one of her abusers. 3 months after giving birth, tragedy struck.
We went to take a motorcycle ride on Route 66. We were approaching a fire truck and we hit them head on. He walked away without a scratch and I broke my vertebrae and became a quadriplegic.
In the early days, life was good for Kristin and ex-partner Zach Stacey, a former NFL player. Soon after having a baby, things began to change.
There was a little incident that ended up in him throwing a can of water at my head.
The severity of the abuse escalated quickly.
I physically had bruises on my arms and he was very careful not to bruise my face. I had bruises on my legs.
Kristin decided to take a break from the relationship. Due to their son, the couple still had contact, which made things difficult.
He came by my house to pick up mail. He slapped me in the face with it while I was holding our son.
Although she filed a police report, one day he turned up at Kristin's house, and what happened next made headlines around the world.
As I was leaning towards the baby, he hit me in the head. I kind of sat down on the couch. He picked me up and with everything he had, he flung me towards the TV.
After the attack, Kristin called 911 and ended up in hospital, having surgery to her wrist. Christa, Reagan, and Kristin all survived their abusers.
For people who are currently in or have been in domestic violence relationships, use every resource that you can find.
To anybody that's going through sex trafficking, giving up their body against their will, you're better than that.
It's not your fault what happened to you. Make sure that you're focusing on yourself, your needs, and what you enjoy doing. I am
Seen, are you?